Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all come on up in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. See, I'm going to keep it real, child. I know I say I'm far away, but at the end of the day, if you can hear me, you can hear this. If you can hear the pull up, you can hear this. It's going to be in and out. I always say that, huh? We in and out on some good content. Things have been on my mind, man. I know I ain't been on what, week and a half? Man, real life. That's all. Ain't nothing against the family. It ain't nothing against the family. You got real life. Real life. Y'all can read that, man. Read that, understand that, man. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Whole life is catching y'all good and straight on a Saturday. Good and straight. Do, 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 do. Let's run it back. In case y'all missed it the first time. That'll work. That'll work. Do, 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 do. I'ma keep it real with you. Yeah. That's all I am gonna do. Man, that might be something added. That might be something added that I'm gonna do, man. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. That's all I'm going to do. What's up, Cross? What's up, what's up, what's up? Can you hear me? Or do I need to show the man of the hour? What's happening, Captain? What's happening, Captain? Say, like the title say, y'all. Like the title say. When reality sits in, or sets in, however you want to look at it. You know, I could be a downer and say, we living in the bullshit. Is it 2 minutes? Yeah. We living in the bullshit society, y'all. I'm gonna drop that link. If you know, anybody want to jump on, but I got a good conversation for y'all. Piece. It's a piece of a conversation that, you know, no shenanigans. Bam. Reality. Bam. So, I'm going to play this video. And I already did the disclaimer. This is a reaction video. on. I think it's a topic that at this moment in our life and everything that's going on and the shenanigans and rappers getting killed and rappers getting killed. What's up, Cross? What's up, man? What's up, Scott? Man, appreciate y'all sliding in, man. I know, man, I've been gone for about a week and a half, and I appreciate everybody that's coming in, showing respect. Hit that like button as you come in, and hold on, I can't hear you. Let me see if oh, you'll come back. Uh, I just wanna. This is gonna be the instrumental part. If y'all know, this is Young Dolph, and y'all have to go check his music out, Crashing Out. Crash Out is what it's called. But before I do that, I'm gonna do my classic, and I'm gonna do a reaction video and see how YouTube like that. But since we can't get the real conversation out there on the platforms of like the school, you know what I'm saying, like the school do, right? We held with more high regards, talking away from the infrastructure
Salute,
of
salute. Can
things.
you hear me now?
Yeah, I got you right now. I got you right now.
I can barely hear you. Let me get somewhere. We having a I'm doing a big barbecue thing today, man. You know, one of my young guys, man, I went to school with. Uh, you know, he passed away. Rest in heaven, man. Look, they got me out here doing this. See me slugger. Now, slugger, we talk about burning now.
Uh huh. Okay, okay, I see it.
Okay, yeah. We getting it in now.
Hold on, hold on. Oh,
I hear,
yes.
I hear
Tell me.
echo. I
Hold
hear
on.
echo, slugger.
You, oh, echo on your side, my side. Let me see what's going on with this audio.
Let me see if I can hear it now. Yeah, I still hear echo.
I don't know why. Let me see your. See if I got one on you. It's not even let me. Okay.
Still got an echo. Yeah.
No, it
Let me
just
try.
sound
Let me
loud on
try
your
to come
side.
out. I'm gonna come out and see if you go ahead and try to work it.
Okay, okay.
All right, bet.
Uh, anybody still in the chat? Do y'all hear echo coming from me? It's probably the house that I'm in. I need to get some pictures on the wall or something. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got a crowded house. Uh, am I echoing, Scott? How do you hear me? Setting audio. No, mine's is automatic. Let's see. See if y'all hear me better like that. Y'all hear me? You clear? What about now? I just changed something. Can you hear me, Scott? Man, I don't know about this blind. Might make me look little. Okay, still clear. All right.
Can you hear me now, Slugger?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I still hear that. I don't know why it's an echo, bro.
I don't know.
Let
You
me
probably did
let
you
me
go to your
close out
setting?
everything
Hey,
because I don't know why.
did you go to your settings and fix your audio?
Say what now?
Go to your settings, fix your audio, and make sure it's studio, not echo. Check that box.
Okay.
Yeah, they say you have a slight echo, but it's microphone check. Microphone check. You find that up under settings, up under your name, and then fix your audio. Oh, you added up. Okay. Hey, so uh, I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man, because at the end of the day, this is what I want to say. Uh, I can get some better lighting, man, but it ain't about the individual. It's about the message. Y'all know how I look. You feel me? I just want to say this, man. Oh, he was good. He got off, but he gonna come back. I want to shoot this. Which one out? This is gonna be more of a reaction video. But I want everybody. What's up, Tony Snow? I want everybody to hear this message because this song been out since the 80s, man. I was incarcerated when I was younger than this song when I was rapping it. And through the years, I watched it. And then, by the time I got to 23, that is my anthem on this channel. And like I said, it's educational purposes only.
Okay.
You get it?
Are we good?
Yeah,
Now I
everybody
turn
say
the
he
echo.
was
Let me
good.
try. Let me
What's
turn
up,
the
T?
echo off because I did. I got the echo cancellation off. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, let me play this for the channel, and then we'll elaborate on working on the.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and rock out.
Okay, okay.
All right.
You gonna stay in the chat, right? Okay, that'll work. My whole thing is this. First of all, I want to bring to everybody attention, man. The name changes and what's going on in society, and like I said, man, when reality set in, how do you handle it? A lot of people is handling society and the reality of society the way they gonna handle it. You can't change nobody's opinion. You can just give them a different insight on how you look at it, your opinion on the matter. And a lot of people say, man, man, you ain't never joning on nobody. You ain't never playing the does, and you, no, man, life is too serious for me, man. You feel me? And when I have the breath to speak it, I'm just gonna do it, man. So this came across my theme song for this channel, and it's gonna be more like a review, a reaction video, so we can rock it out. You understand? So y'all ride with me for a minute, man, and we gonna break down Gangsta Paradise. Huh? We gonna break down the Gangsta Paradise. Let's do it. Gotta have my face on here too. That's something about these reaction videos. And it's gonna be okay. Let's stop it there. Let's talk about that real quick, man. Do you understand the words he just said, man? And that's why I use it as a metaphor. Like people had a hard time growing up, and you know nobody really knew how your life was gonna be until it happened to you. And then you're of age and you say, damn, man, I've been through things, but at the time you didn't know how you were gonna get through the things you was going through. But a lot of people thinking that these youngsters out here know at their age, with all this money in their hand, even though it's not really no money, man, that their life is changing. Everybody's saying, man, you know, you got to show jewelry, you got to do all that. And I'm trying to tell these youngsters, say, man, when you show that, you're a walking lick, man. Do you understand that? Back in the day, some of them rappers had like fake ropes on and stuff like that. Remember them brass knuckles? You can get them at the corner store. They was all, you know, everybody wasn't privileged. And there's so much of costume jewelry out there back in the day. Because, you know, the dollar sign with the money knuckle thing on it, you know what I'm talking about? It's just so much, man. We went through it. But these youngsters thinking they need to go get that real money. And real jewelry, should I say. Because they got this guy walking around in the mall or whenever on the spot seeing if your stuff is real. At the end of the day, I'm saying if you're trying to set these youngsters up for a lick, let's get on with the story, man. Let's get on with the song, man. That was powerful. That was powerful. And I ain't gonna play the whole video. That was powerful. That statement right there. Half of these youngsters are getting knocked off before they reach 30. Some of these youngsters are getting knocked out before they reach 20. The development of a man's understanding, they say, is at 25. Like all your childish ways is gonna be put aside, and you really understand the concept and perspective of life at 25. I was incarcerated, during my 20s to the upper time. You know what I'm saying? I was in the county or, right before I got 30, they released me. But one thing I found out about the release is people judge off your character. They don't care about your past. Now, you got them cats on the street that care about your past, but what about them new people that you're going to put in your life that don't know your past? So the perception that you give them, first impression, is everything. Because I tell them, don't judge a book by its cover was the saying back in the day, but you got to judge a book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, it's barely any books out there, right? Everything is what? Auto read, and you can get some paperback books. I'm talking about the hardcore books. You know what I'm saying? The true copy. There's not too many of them out there. And I look at our life as the real OGs on these streets as being a true copy. So you got history. See, that's the point these youngsters didn't ask. Where's the history to the OGs that they on YouTube or they portraying on these goddamn hip-hop generation type stuff? Where are they certifications at? Everything is somewhat make-believe. You have no resume, right? At the end of the day, you say, Slugger, who are you? Where's your resume? Oh, man, for those who need to know it. That's for any city. Any city. That's any city, man. Everybody know who's the important person in that city without it being said. Facts. Those who don't know and trying to know more for the FBI and all that CIA and YouTube fame, they'll never know the real. They assume that they plugged in, but only on the entertainment side. Y'all catch my drift? Who am I? I'm nobody. I don't even want today's fame. Today's fame is going to make you circulate around a lot of lanes. They want to use your name to gain themselves some fame. And if you're of my age and niggas don't know you, man, or people, individuals, scholars don't know you, man, you ain't. Now, I'm going to tell you this. You ever known a person, like Cross was just showing us just a while ago, he's at a barbecue. And I was going to ask Cross, I wish he jumped back on, who was actually barbecuing. Cross, were you part of that barbecue? Or were you a spectator? I want to ask Cross that live. And then I want to go into this. But I'm going to see if he going to jump back on, man. I want to ask him, come on back up in here, Cross. We ain't going to worry about no echo. We just got to calm down our conversation. If you were bleeding off into the channel, I know how to hold my bearings. I know how to just work with things like that. But at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you this. A lot of people were spectators back in the day. They wasn't on the scene, but they seen who was on the scene. And then years later, as we got older, I'm talking about Generation X, they want to act like they was on the scene with us. And start messing with our mind like, he might have been. Damn, she might have been. We don't recall everybody that we grew up with. Everybody we went to school with. We got to kick it for a minute and trade stories for a minute and see if you was really an actor or you a perpetrator. We had those back in the day. But I'm going to tell you something. When I found out, like I always say, man, when reality set in was when I got out. Well, I'm going to go back. Reality set in with me when I was incarcerated at 25. I changed my name. And a lot of people don't know what my young name was because that's the old me. But those that know me, know me. You feel what I'm saying? When your name gets so, it's out there. And then you try to ask yourself, why is all this attention coming to me? Because your name out there. Man, it feels real good when you tell yourself, you don't have to look in the rearview mirror no more. You ain't got to do, all that. Everybody coming in the chat, hit that like, man. And man, look, I got a show for y'all today. I'm just talking about something, and it's going to come to a certain point where it all comes together. I'm just glad I ain't got to look at well, it's a crazy world, so you constantly got to look at your rear view. You can't never get comfortable. You get up in age, but you never can get comfortable. Why? People know you in your city. As long as you hold yourself with respect and you wasn't no bull crap nigga, they gonna keep that. But if you start trying to be young and fall into young ways, you open yourself for disrespect. And all those, I'm gonna shoot it like this. All those quote unquote OGs that say they was putting it down, it goes off your conversation. If you knew how to put it down and kept the dignity of being superior in your group, in your era, a nigga that didn't get, an individual who didn't mess around. Now, if you say you was back in the day, out there on these streets, you know who not to disrespect. And the thing is right now, that's what I see hip hop going. No, all of them young, all of them trying to get a name for themselves. And these OGs that put each youngster over each other. But they all the same. They still trying to learn the game. So it's going to cause controversy. And in our community, since we all close, it's going to cause a lot of killing. Everybody trying to make their name. You know what I mean? It ain't no more of this. You got to have character to do this. I just seen a shooting. I heard a shooting. What's his name? FBG, something like that. And Cuda, 900 Cuda, something like that. Brains blew out. They say, whatever the other guy name is, FBG, is still alive. I didn't know him. But I'm talking about, I thought they was lining up to fight. Because that one dude laying on the ground with his brains blowed out had gloves on. So they trying to, I'm going to tell you what they doing to our people. While we watch each other purge, while the world watches us purge, they're entertained. And I didn't even put his name in here, but DJ Academic said some profound shit. What makes a youngster say this? You think you bulletproof? You think your opinion matter about the true struggle? Not the genocide that y'all generation is doing, but the true struggle, how hip-hop is way different back then than what it is now. You couldn't buy nobody's soul. You couldn't let them old school cats talk down other than rap, and some actions happen. But y'all, this generation got the nerve to talk about people from back in the day is broke. Them white folks, or should I say the government, did not want to see these niggas flourish. So they gave them that 360 deal. Right? Y'all know about that, right? Uneducated ass youngsters. Y'all thinking everything is what the know is right now. Like y'all know everything. Y'all don't know shit. Because if y'all knew something, y'all stop killing each other. Understand they put y'all against each other while they watch Purge on TV. They made it natural to see a brother laying stressed out. They made it natural to hate on your own kind if they got too much wealth around their neck. Y'all don't fuck with them other folks like that, man. And I ain't trying to cause no harm on them, but y'all pathetic. One, y'all walk around with y'all pants down. Pathetic. We didn't never do that. We had baggy clothes on, partner. Y'all want to walk around showing y'all butts. And it's so crazy because y'all don't listen to real OGs. Y'all listen to them pretenders. But hold on. I might can't tell you, right? Let's do a reaction video on something. Oh, yeah. Let's do a reaction video on one of the OGs for real, for real. And we ain't gonna watch it all, but listen to how he breaks it down for y'all young. All y'all ain't goofy. All y'all ain't chasing clout. But those that don't know, what the fuck they went through back in the day, or what we went through the crack era, or what we went through first generation of bangers in Texas. Y'all goofy, my nigga. I'm gonna tell you straight up, man. If y'all don't hear no other words, because I know I ain't got the shenanigans, I'm gonna tell you about yourself. Y'all goofy. Check this out. Put it on the big screen, slugger. But we gotta share it. OG KRS-One, man.
But my point is, how did you get there?
We ain't gonna start it before we put him on the what's up.
But my point is, how did you get there? How did you get there? What was it? Well, my mother named me Lawrence Parker. That's my name. Lawrence Parker. I did away with that. I said, no, that's not my name no more. My name is Knowledge Reigns Supreme over nearly everyone. That's my new name.
KRS-One, Knowledge Reigns Supreme.
I started calling myself this. I created a reality around what I called myself. Y'all better hear this. There's no school for this. I didn't go somewhere and somebody said, you're now this, you're not. No, I changed my perception of myself. I didn't even know what I was doing. I can articulate it now, but when I was, I did this around 17. I was 16, 17.
Let me know if y'all can hear me, because I'm going to stop the video without going to the main screen and all that. Do y'all hear me conversating when I stop the video to elaborate on something I heard? Y'all in the chat, give me thumbs up if y'all can actually hear me right now. Because, I never been an internet guy, but I got to get the message out. Can y'all hear me? I know it's a delay in my, when I make things public. Okay, cool it. Now, what he just said, his name is what it is. But he was like, KRS-One. Did y'all hear what he said? They say, whatever you call yourself, mentally you'll start becoming. Knowledge reigns supreme is what he say, KRS-One. So that made him look more for intellectual thought. No, not Killy Bobby Ray or Slide Through or, come on, man. These names of these characters in hip hop is making them act out that way. And that's part of their mindset. And we condone this. So as OGs, and they can't consider themselves OGs because they're not teaching no message to the youth about how to destroy themselves. So disclaimer, they're not serving for no purpose but genocide. Let's go and finish hearing this. It's about what you call yourself, like Slugger. I call myself Slugger. The reason I call myself Slugger because at 25, I wanted to slug everything coming toward me, man. Calling yourself that in an institution draws attention. You know what I'm saying? And you want all the smoke. And I could go by my government name, but it's so much perpetrators, pretenders, acting like they know you and they don't know you. Then they try to do the what? The Winnie Lynch on you. And I find that sad that a lot of brothers is really going out of their way trying to destroy the next brother. But to each his own. I can't be a clone to the system because until I see these same brothers really trying to go after the oppressor for real and talk about some suppressing issues like goddamn inflation, recession, what's really going on in Iran, why they got blacks distorted over here and we killing each other so they don't have to worry about us no more. They can go mess with these other countries because we doing good for ourselves, right? It's a murder every goddamn day, it seems like. a known rapper. And I heard a person say that dude got killed in California, man. Y'all know. I don't want to mention his name. But why do we have to check in? The white folks don't check in when they goddamn run down the street, do they? That's crazy, huh? We got to check in, though. Our color is our sin, even with our own people, man. But we can change that. We can make these wanksters who think everything is everything, and it's okay for them to do that. Like down here in Texas, man, we pack that hammer, man. Check in well. It's about respect first. Now, if you, regardless of the fact, you go into somebody else's city, 9 times out of 10, you'd have reached out and told your partner, I'm coming through. Where we gonna hang at? That's his city. That's just trying to kick it with your homeboys. But these people on the internet is saying that's checking in. We misconstrued, man, because I don't see no other race doing that, man. We so much hate ourselves, a lot of us. We always gonna be behind the curve. Hold on, let me continue with KRS-One, man.
Started calling myself Knowledge Reigns Supreme. And then started pursuing my own name. I created a reality around my own name and being. Created my own world. Now, what helped me, how did I come up with this? This was the average thing to do in hip-hop. In hip-hop, nobody used their government name. Everybody was DJ Scheme, Bob, this. So I'm like, yo, I'm an MC. I want to be part of hip-hop. I can't be Lawrence Parker in hip-hop. I got to be something dramatic. I got to be like, like Grandmaster Flash, like Africa Bambaataa, like Cool Hercules. And I was looking at them and saying, wow, look at these names. The Treacherous Three, Funky Four, Furious Five. This is normal. This was normal for hip-hop. If you're going to be an MC, you got to change your name. But in philosophy, in metaphysics, when you change your name, you change your reality. You change your whole reality. And when you change your reality, new opportunities come to you. It's like you're sitting somewhere and the world looks to you one way because that's the way you look at yourself. Then you change your name, and the same world looks different. Nothing changed. Nobody brought nothing in. Nobody took nothing out. It's just I changed the way I looked at the world because I changed the way I looked at myself. So now, having said that, this is what we call the origins of hip hop. Before we get to history, this is how it's done. This is how it's created. A new reality. When you can form a new reality, you're not oppressed. There is no way that you can be enslaved, oppressed, imprisoned. Let me say this, it's very controversial, I'm going to say it anyway. If all the inmates in prison would agree, just agree. If all the inmates in prison, we're not in prison, we're in college. When we start dealing with my brother like a student, my sister like a student, the entire judicial system would collapse. It would collapse. The judicial system is based on the fact that we agree with their terms.
Facts.
We agree that prison is a place you don't want to be.
Like I say, man. Like I say, family. Family. If y'all want to do that whole video, he got it on, and I shoot it out like this because I'm only here for a season and a reason. Man, look, this is not my career. The world ain't gonna be around that long. But one thing I definitely want to do is try to wake up as many people as possible, man. I feel like that's my mission. Because who would have thought individual like me, indigenous to this land. You feel me? See all the hair I grow on my face, man. This is my land, nigga. Hip hop legend KRS-One, the teacher. You can find that on that Tak Williams show, T-A-K Williams. He's I don't know how long he's been around, but he was a YouTuber. And all this is coming across when I need to get this message out, man. I gotta get the message out because ain't nobody else talking about it, man. The concept of the mind is so powerful. What you entitle your mind to hear every goddamn, what you let your mind hear every day is the character you possess. It's a character you possess. Deep inside, you drawn to that. The dilemma, the drama. You drawn to that. If you want to educate yourself, you listen to like-minded people or a little bit higher education than you. There's nothing wrong with it. If you got pride, that already destroyed your whole character. And I said that to say this, man. I'm so tired of watching people get knocked off for the lack of education, for the lack of knowledge. That what made me take a break on this YouTuber. I know some solid individuals that come through my channel. And we're going to touch bases. It might not be tomorrow. It might not be next week. But we're going to touch bases. And I think sometimes if I can't never see you, we're going to be in the same area. And I'll reach out and talk to you, man. It's crazy because we constantly see the same dilemma. It's a Saturday, man. And I bet it's a lot of hip-hop drama going on. I bet it's a lot of who shot John bull crap going on this internet. I bet it's a lot of capping going on this internet. That's how they get their views. Nobody give a damn. They just waiting for you to fall. They just waiting for you to crash out. Oh, like I say, let me drop this so people don't feel like, they want to strike a real man's channel, man. Check this out. I ain't playing with these cats, man. They worse than them folks, man. All them other channels, man. All this buying up Hollywood and buying up knowledge conversation for a lot of educational purposes. Read that. Satisfy your soul so you can go hate somewhere else. How about that? How about that? Let's just go and get that clear. It's sad because when we really, it's a lot of, like, say for instance, PM, what's his name? G? Yeah, I hear you, Chuck. I'm pissed off too. But what do a youngster supposed to do? They looking for clout. Who are they? Who are the youngsters that's really talking down on some OGs? We giving them this platform. We giving them the understanding of saying, we listen to you too, youngster. Why would I listen to a youngster, fool? And he's still crashing out. Now, I'm going to tell you, you can learn a lot from these youngsters if they got their mind on right, but they let money change them. That makes them incompetent. For real. You got a lot of good, smart, investing youngsters out there. Hands up, man. I know a few in my family. All of them don't crash out. It's the ones that the government want to put on a platform to make you look at and idolize. How would you idolize DJ Academics? What do he hold weight at? He's a blogger. Never been on the street. He promoted 6ix9ine. He promoted everything that's bullshit for our culture and then try to come back like Jumper. Adam 22. Culture vultures, man, they ain't never been part of our struggle. I can't stand that y'all get these casts, these platforms, and really care about what the fuck they talking about. Excuse my language. I'm trying to keep it clean. But sometimes you got to get the expression out the way it needs to be given. A lot of y'all giving them power. We can't wait till what this person got to say about it. Who are you? Who is that person? How about this? If y'all think about it, and I know a lot of y'all gonna chime in later on, I'm gonna start doing a lot of pre-records. Because I feel like it don't even matter. I don't care about no views. I just want to get the message out. So the conversation, if I ain't getting a lot of likes, a lot of subscribers, I might as well do pre-record. But I do love on the weekend this connection that I conversate with these people about. My family, the IKR family. I'm going to keep it real, man. I can't do no other way. Authentic. Authentic. I don't care about no likes. I really don't care about no subscribers. But then I say, when people say I don't care about no subscribers, I'm trying to, man, if y'all bless these people that don't talk about shit, why not y'all bless the real? Make you think. Do y'all really want to hear the good conversation? Y'all want to hear the shenanigans? But like I said, I'm going to do more pre-record. So when I come back on here, y'all pass the message like, man, Slugger be talking that real talk, man. Let's support a real nigga, a real brother, a real indigenous person to this land. Let's support him. And then I start bringing more people on here once I feel like y'all really appreciate this knowledge. I ain't saying y'all don't. Appreciate you, Chuck. Appreciate you, man. Miss Lady. Yeah. Yeah, here it is. Huh? I'm on one. I got things to do later on where I stay on one. But you know one thing, I got some plans, and I ain't gonna tell you. You'll wind up seeing it happen. You say, boy, this boy really got it going on. I can't tell you everything. For real. I'm just gonna see how it works. Pre-record what I got going on in the future and see how y'all like it. And it's going to be pre-recorded. I'm talking about stepping up to a whole different level. Whole different level. Now, who from Austin? Huh? Pflugerville area or whatever. Who man, look. Who is ever from Austin, any surrounding county, that ain't a hater, man. You can catch me close to you. But one thing I see right now, they want to shoot off a lot of OGs in today's time, and them folks just scared that people gonna have that awakening. Stop fucking around with these wanksters, man. I say wanksters for a reason, man. I'm gonna tell you this. The Game came out with a rap song saying about that Roscoe's. I know y'all heard about it circulating all through the city. It's when you get full of yourself and you don't pay attention to the message, you forget. Always watch where you go. Always watch your friends closely. 2022. It really ain't too many loyal individuals. If you catch one loyal individual, man, it shows in their eyes. You feel it in your soul. Real talk. You can trust that man or that woman with your life. Just because what they talk about on this internet don't make them loyal. Don't make them solid. Don't make them an individual that you really want to say he got my back. Say, I've been around some cats, man, that got that conversation. But when them dogs start barking back behind that fence, they still had that conversation. But they didn't see that dog digging on the other side of the yard, finna come up under that fence. And when something approaches them, you know how they do it. They run like a little old broad, man, for real. I've been around individuals like that. When people bring out dangers, bring out all that, man. Yeah. You can't say you 49, you ain't never seen it. Youngsters, I'm trying to tell you, just because your partner or a dude from the other clique got money, don't make them solid, man. You don't even know how they got that money. You don't even know how they had to tell on somebody to get them. Say, man, it's in the soul, my nigga. And then if your soul fail you, man, it's just a hit. You got to learn to start being a good judge of character. Fuck the shenanigans. Sorry, y'all, I'll probably go off because I'm on that little, that way. Like I said, I ain't been on for a minute, so I might as well give some goddamn conversation. Because I don't see really too many other people conversating about real topics like recession. Oh, this might be getting a little bit over y'all head. Those who just slide through. But I know people who stay in the chat understand. Recession, the economy, people losing their job, what the government is really trying to do. Yeah, I'm on that. I really don't worry about these goddamn entertainers because that's just what it is. Entertainers. DJ Academic did that because why? People been caught on to him. But if he say something that's going to spark their attention, I'm going to tell you about internet. Internet is, to me, a distraction. So everybody going to the internet because we ain't paying attention to the news no more, but I do. You got to pay attention to the news. Even though it's a bunch of bull crap, it's some thought in the bullshit crap they putting out there. There's some thought in it. They ain't kept the world and society asleep all these decades if they not playing with some weak minds on that news. So you got to see what they're talking about so you can get prepared for what's about to come. This internet is not really going to show that. Now, one thing I know for sure, I don't want to come with all that goofy, let me see, something trying to go on. Can y'all still hear me? Okay. Shenanigans. Like prep every goddamn day. Y'all know y'all better be getting ready. Y'all know y'all better be getting ready, man. How many people believe they should be getting ready for what's about to happen? That's where I'm going with it. Yeah, Scott, that's what I'm saying. But then a lot of people don't come to my channel constantly hearing the doomsday. It's a lot of distractions out there for the minds that needs to be getting prepared and telling their family, man, watch where you're going. Vacation time and travel is not really hitting right now. You're going to be caught out the loop. So like, what you mean you're going to be caught out? Say, man, is everything somewhat digital right now? Smart houses, smart televisions, smart cars. Should I remind y'all how I look for anarchy? For shit hit the fan. I'm going to tell you straight up, and I ain't going to, y'all already know how I'm rocking, man, but I got to tell you a little bit. Everybody want this high technology, right? If y'all ever remember them anarchy movies, they told y'all, history is all on the screen now. Everything, they push it because they proud of what they about to do and what they have done. All y'all new cars, technology, right? Computer chips, stuff like that. They can cut your shit off like they can cut your electricity off. How you gonna get home? How? Huh? Are y'all paying attention to that? It is what it is. It is what it is, y'all. And that's the crazy thing about it, man. It is what it is. I can't help everybody. I only can help myself and then just give y'all the message. I can't help everybody. And that's when I say, when reality sets in. Some people don't want no help. They say they do, but they don't want no help. They still like the entertainment that these people have gave us, this platform, the YouTube, the TikTok, Facebook. They love that. Some people are talking about some real conversation. Some people are talking about, yeah. Daddy Perry, I'm going to tell you what IKIR is. I'm going to keep it real. Real as possible without exposing more of the real in one setting. I'm going to keep it real, man. And if this is your first time, hit that like button, subscribe button, and I appreciate you coming. See, I can do a lot of things to get my subscribers up. Clickbaiting, shit like that. But I'm telling you some real talk on a Saturday, 2022. Let me put the date with it. 9/24/2022. I don't have time to play no games. Because you see, I can go a week and a half, 2 weeks not being on here. Because I'm just watching everybody else fall into the pool of bullshit. And that's sad that we got to lose a lot of youngsters, man. Lose a lot of youngsters for people actually start paying attention to some real conversation, man. To some real conversations, man. This is like a reunion, man, without the bullshit. I'm glad everybody can come over here, man, and catch up. Because everybody's busy right now. If you ain't busy, you ain't doing shit. If you ain't prepping, you ain't doing shit. You understand what I'm saying? Some people, you know, it is what it is. How they make their bread. It is what it is. But man, say, for real, yesterday what I did, though, I cut my grass, trimmed the bushes, and I was thinking. I've been doing that, man. I can't get on the internet. I probably slide through people's channel, man, but I can't do it. It's too much negativity. And my family need a strong man to stay around them. So I chose that position, and that's just what it is. Sorry I missed out on a lot of dilemma. But mentally, I don't need to hear that all day because I still have a past. I still have a past that I'm trying to run from, like for real. But then when everything go down the way it's going to go down, I'm probably one of the ones that, man, get out of my way, man. This world is about to get resetted, and I definitely want to tell you this, man. Let me see. I got something else for y'all, man. If y'all missed the Ferguson Chronicle with me on it, see, he only have, quote-unquote, people that got little names and all that. You know what I'm saying? I had a little name in Ferguson, man. And I handled that like a G. Not somebody that's trying to clout chase, but I handled it like a G. Let me chime y'all in. I'm going to chime y'all in on this, man. Because I already talked to him, and he said that's what's up. I called him and say, hey, man, I'm finna put your clip on there, what you did with me, to bring more people to your channel. But some of them stories ain't all true. But nobody ever talked down on the story after I cleared up one story. There was, you know, they said they knocked me out. What? Everybody thought they could knock Tyson out. Now, do I think I'm the baddest? No, but you have to get active. You have to get with it, though. Like, shit, everybody get beat. I told you about Yosemite Sam. My mama gave me 2 shirts. One that said, I'm the man that your mama warned you about. This is in elementary. And then the next day, she made me wear a shirt that said, every bad individual got somebody that better than them. Said it humbled me. You feel me? She let me wear a shirt one day that said, I'm the man that your mama warned you about. Man, I walked around the school like, yeah. Man, do you know what your mama did? What my mama did to me. Next day, she made me wear a shirt that said, every bad man got somebody that can whoop him. It's, for every bad man, it's another bad man. Understand that. And that will make me humble through life. I ain't no bully. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a bully, man. And I have all rights to try to be a bully, but guess what? They made an equalizer. And these youngsters, they can't hold no weight, skinny as a frail. And, you know, back in the day, it was a violation if you let certain races whoop you. Man, they get whooped by these people now, man. If they can't pull out that gun, they get whooped. That's sad. That's sad. The government don't even respect y'all no more, man. Y'all dress more prettier than, man, don't let me go off on that, man. I'm trying to stay focused. But check this out, man. I got this video I'm going to share with y'all. And y'all probably seen it. If y'all mess with OG Hollywood, Ferguson Chronicle, man, go check it out, the full video. I'm going to give you a partial. If you don't know, now you know. This is the partial I'm finna get you. Let me put that up there. Because his channel is called Ferguson Chronicles. Slugger steps in the day room and share his story. This is a partial story. It ain't nothing to goddamn praise or nothing like that, man. I've been through the jungle, man. I seen people for who they are. And I didn't blame my family for me going through that. I did that, man. 10 toes down, man. Here we go.
get started, I always have to tell you a little bit about me. Did 10 years on that Ferguson unit, running up and down those hallways, in and out of those day rooms, man. Locked in with a lot of guys. And some I didn't lock in with. However, we all did time on that Ferguson unit. And like I said, it's been a while since OG Hollywood been live because I got a life too. However, please welcome Mr. Slugger to the studio. Let's tap in with Slugger, please.
What's up?
Slugger?
Man, I'm looking at it. What's happening?
Oh man, like I say, man, I just want to bring you in, man, and see what you got going on versus then, man. And I want to introduce you to the viewers, man. But I would do that, but I just really feel like you more than capable of doing that. So I'll allow you to do that, man. Go ahead and tell the viewers where you're from, a little bit about you, and what led you to that hellhole, better known as the Texas Department of Criminal Justice.
Man, my name is Slugger, man. I'm from ATX, Austin, Texas. Nigga the north side. But at the end of the day, man, I was out of line. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the truth be told, man, I didn't think I'd live past 21. That's how we was rocking back in the day. But God had better plans for me, so you know, I'm here. You know, to tell my story about walking through that hill. You know.
Let me ask this, man. So I would ask you what year you arrived on that Ferguson unit. However, lately I've been asking that question, and people have answered. They've been on 2 or 3 units before the Ferguson unit, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you this: what year did you arrive in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice?
Man, I touched down about, I want to say 94, probably mid 93. You know what I'm saying? Going through all the transfers and all that. You know, I touched down on Smith Unit about 93 and a half. You know what I'm saying? Whatever month that might fall. You know, we young. We ain't remembering all that stuff.
Been there. So let me ask this, man, because I've never been to the Smith unit, man, and I'm quite sure it's a lot of people that never have been to the Smith unit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, if you don't mind, man, give me a high overview of that Smith unit.
Okay. It was dust everywhere, man. I ain't never been in no place like that. I don't even want to go back, man. That made it like crazy, but I don't want to go to no West Texas no more. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never ran through that red clay like that. It was like a Western movie, man. You had big old cactuses and all that, them tumbleweeds flying, and you got to keep dust, you know, your little towels and all that, stop dust from coming in the day room and all that. It was crazy. And it was an experience. When I say that, man, it was I don't even know if it was a brand new unit, but we made it rock for a minute, man. And that's why I wound up coming to the next unit, Ferguson, man. You know, we had a ride because we young, dumb, you know what I'm saying, and we were still active. And man, I met a bunch of guys over there. But my thing with Smith unit was when I walked in there, you know, I didn't hear the tales of the penitentiary and all that, man. It wasn't even no fear because DV, that's in Austin, you know what I'm saying? The county jail, we was rocking in there too. We had free weights, everything, you know? So we was kind of toned up and boxing game good already. So I was ready to show my manhood. And I was just, well, how old I was? Like 20 years old. Yeah.
So let me ask this, man. So we're going to fast forward.
Okay.
To the unit that they always talk about, a.k.a. Gladiator unit, Ferguson.
Mm-hmm.
What was going through your mind when you got off at the back gate of the Ferguson unit, man?
Hey, man, I'm like, shoot, I think we had to shoot through, before I even got through there, man, it was like, to the back gate, we had to go through all them transfer facilities, you know. We went to Robinson, to Burning Turtle, just to get to Ferguson coming out of West Texas. So you already know when people are talking, like, man, that's a gladiator form. Youngster, they sending you to a gladiator form. I say, what that mean? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I had my Pumas on with the blue laces and all that. They talking about they gonna take that. You know what I'm saying? Who gonna take what? They gonna take that goddamn medical call. You feel me? Because I was one of them guys, man. I really didn't like I said, I didn't know if I was gonna be here past 21. You know what I'm saying? So like 1 year left. You know, but when I hit that back gate, man, I wasn't. Shoot, I was ready for whatever, man, because I'm never scared. You know what I'm saying? The city I come from and the era that I came from, man, I didn't even see what fear was. You know what I'm saying? We call my heart don't, pump Kool-Aid. It pumps battle fluid. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it was.
But like I say, man, if y'all want to check out the rest, I know it's like, damn, that dude Slugger, man, he be tripping. Yeah. Go to my boy channel, man. OG Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? And find out the whole interview. It's just like what Hollywood do. They show you the preview. You feel me? But like I say, man, we all live and learn. You should. And if you don't, you're a stewhead. And I don't even like being around stewheads, man. I do not like being around stewhead. Now, that's a whole interview over there. I think it was about an hour and a half or something like that. And it all came down to the concept somebody said they dropped it. Everybody in Ferguson know I ain't never been dropped. I ain't never lost a fight. And I was just young. I wasn't trying to hold up. I wasn't picking no fights. Everything coming in chain is looked at. You feel me? And it wasn't no disrespect, but I don't like, at that time and still to this day, but you can't check people like that in free world. So I tend to stay away from the crowd. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say in the way, but out the way. Out the way, in the way. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about what I say when I say what I say, man. Because a lot of these dudes are theatrics. A lot of these dudes don't push the agenda that I try to be pushing. Keep it 100 with your family. First of all, keep it 100 with God, yourself, family, your friends. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when I say friends, they can be family. Because some of your family are sideways thinking, man. You feel me? Just because you say you cool with me, we family, nigga, I don't have the same thoughts. I don't have the same thoughts as you. I just deal with you. It's like a political thing. You feel me? You know if I deal with you. Now, straight up, how many of y'all out there know it's certain people in your family you can't fuck with? Shiesty as ever. How many of y'all? Let me get that. How many of y'all understand just because you my family, I ain't got to fuck with you? When I see you, it's like a presidential election or something. Huh? The presidents can bypass that bull crap with you. Shake, talk about hot sauce and chicken. Y'all vote for them. You feel me? Look, real talk. I see a lot of people, man, and this is gonna show the true character of these individuals. I see a lot of people, man, trying to pick between Democrat and Republican. I hate to talk about political things on here, man. But like I tell, this is how I'm gonna say this. Where my goddamn? I wish I had that. Hold on. 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna leave y'all with this, man. Where my boy at? Hold on. I'm gonna give y'all boys my nephew, man. Y'all already know where I go get something. I'm gonna go get something for y'all, but I'm gonna leave y'all with a blessing. I ain't gonna tell y'all to hold on, nothing like that, without giving you some kind of entertainment, man. For real. I'm gonna do my best. And this is about a youngster. Think about this. This is a youngster that's in my family, my nephew, man, that's trying to make it happen for themselves, man. But listen to his words, y'all. I swear to God, listen to his words, man. And he ain't perfect, god dang it. Who in the world is perfect? I'm not perfect, god dang it. Shit. No, for real though. But we strive to be perfect. We strive to change the world, you feel me? But I ain't got no theatrics, homie. That's the whole point. I ain't trying to say I'm somebody, I ain't nobody. You feel me? I'm telling you now, I'm nobody. God damn it. Shit. Don't get me knocked out by the CIA. Y'all old Sambo ass niggas out here, man, for real. Like, god dang, y'all don't, that's the value of our culture right now. Everybody gets sold out for the dollar bill. Man, fuck y'all niggas. I see how y'all play the game. I seen it when I got out. Check this out. I got something for y'all, man. Let me see. I need to make sure. And I'm gonna go grab what I need to grab.
Say, Chad, that beat auto everything. So, I can only fuck with you the way you fuck with me. You ain't been what I done been through. You ain't seen what I done seen. Lights out, no water. Beds got no sheets. Now I'm ballin' hard, Spike Lee. I got flow seats. See, I'm from the trenches where a lot of niggas envy. They don't kill you about no money, but they'll kill you about some bitches. I had to cut my old partners off. We grew up shit different. I was trapping, you was working, yeah, just to make a living. I got all these paper cuts, thumbing through these blue Benjis. And the trap been so lovely. I just wish that you was with me. Popping pills to keep my mind right. Trying to stay afloat. I'm sick of screaming RIP. Why the real ones gotta go? Who gon' take care of them kids? Who his daughter gon' know? You know the street game crazy. They been looking for some smoke. Steady thinking about my nigga. So it's time to pour a foe. Cause if I don't, then I'ma spaz. And all you pussies gotta go. Man, this life shit crazy. I ain't trying to bleed your ears. I'm just reminiscing. RIP the real ones. See, this is everyday life. My partner told me trust the struggle. All we know is hustle. Grind hard and pay the bills. Begin it in since we was kids. So that's just the life we live. You was posted on the block. I ran it up at Granny Crib. These youngest claiming that they shiesty, but that shit ain't right. You will get down on your partner. Maybe fuck his wife. I'm just trying to keep it solid. Run up 10 in the night. Ain't trying to look over my shoulder. Ain't trying to live that life. If you ain't ride with me, then it's fuck you. Cause I can't trust you. If you my brother, then I love you. Straight from the gutter. Different blood, had the same mother. That's called loyalty. These niggas get down on they day ones just for some royalties. And still ain't get rich. What kind of shit is that? Nigga, you still in the trap. And my nigga on his back. That'll get a nigga whack. That's a pussy ass shit. Man, you a pussy ass bitch. Hold on. I got all these paper cuts, thumbing through these blue Benjis. And the trap is so lovely. I just wish that you was with me. Popping pills to keep my mind right. Trying to stay afloat. I'm sick of screaming RIP. Why the real ones gotta go? I got all these paper cuts, thumbing through these blue Benjis. And the trap is so lovely. I just wish that you was with me. Popping pills to keep my mind right. Trying to stay afloat. I'm sick of screaming RIP. Why the real ones gotta go?
No, real conversation, y'all. Real conversation. Uh, yeah, that's my youngster, man, trying to do the right thing. But you know, what the world is, it makes people get into situations, man. They know better, but shit, everybody try to goddamn make it. You know what I'm saying? And life is what it is, man. To the fathers out there that really, you know, at the end of the day, that's really trying to push the agenda like they've been there for their kids and they ain't never been there. You feel me? When I say be there, man, for real, it ain't about finances. And I know it's always baby mama drama, father drama, all that, man. This is grown folk conversation. I ain't worried about the kids and everything. This is the results. It could be, you know, hatred for either you know, mama or daddy. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I ain't gonna say hatred because you should always respect your parents. But it's just talking about, man, look, this is what you don't want to hear face to face. You know what I'm saying? Or this is what to the other fathers, not meaning your father, but it's to other fathers that, you know, the youngsters happen to see, run across, that really don't pay the kids no mind, man, and want them to do better than them, man. But like I say, man, at the end of the day, and I'm gonna see where I got that. If y'all remember this song, I want everybody right now. No, I ain't gonna say right now because then y'all leave the page. Appreciate y'all listening when I say what I say, what I say, what I say. Check out Young Dolph, man. I know this youngster done passed away, and when I call him a youngster, he was younger than me. But he had the idea he gonna put money aside, A lot of people that get incarcerated, I'm gonna tell you, when they get out, they got a whole different mind frame. Look at Gucci, right? Look at Mystical, but he caught in his back pass of. I don't know if that was a good example, but I don't know his life story though. He's an easy target because he constantly can't leave that addiction of women alone, man. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody, look, man. Let's get back on that, Scott. I see you like that part. You feel me? I see you like that part. At the end of the day, for those that's still here, those who's gonna do the replay, man, you know your family ain't really. Everybody in your family don't have your best interest in mind. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know you started a channel, but they don't be chiming in because they busy. Do they ever chime in? Leave a comment if you chiming in and showing me that you support me, because I see everything. You feel me? That's why I'm keeping my videos at a limit before I blow up more than what I have. You know what I'm saying? And get recognition in my city. People see what I'm doing. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I say I got another thing about to pop off. They see me. But it's the family that you would say to yourself, they should be more supportive. But who are you? You don't know their life. You don't know their struggles, the bills they need to pay, and, you know, ain't got time to be on the internet. You don't know that, so I don't judge that. You feel what I'm saying? I don't judge that, man. I hold people dear to my heart, man, the way, if you dear to my heart, you already know who you are. I fuck with you. I just down and out, man. You know, you can call me whenever. Man, I'm one of the ones that's quick to jump up, throw on the black and whoa, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to do right. So I think a lot of people in my family understand I'm trying to do right, so they keep me out the mess and make them handle stuff on their own without Slugger pulling up. You feel what I'm saying? And they doing good, man. You know what I'm saying? A couple of hiccups here and there, but they doing good. Shoot. At one time, you know, I wasn't really the fool. My brother was the fool. You feel me? And to say that, man, I'm real talk, man. I'm real talk when I say that. My brother's a goddamn fool, man. He's ex-Marine. I think all Marines, this ain't got nothing to do with him. Say, man, they know who to look for when they pick a Marine for real, for real. This dude at a young age was flipping off the roofs of the house, fool. This dude always been a stunner, man. Always knocking out people with names in Austin, man, for real, for real. He was so much a fool, they called him I. Like, at one time, he kept changing his name, but he was like, I'm I. I'm like, what kind of bullshit is that? You call yourself I. I'm him. Yeah, they had military hair up and see that boy. He was special. But yeah, man, I love my brother, man. That's just what it is. All his areas, antics, and everything else, man. Tony, he down there in H-Town right now, man. Appreciate y'all dealing with it right now, man. Dealing with it right now. Everybody changes through life as you learn it. You feel me? He doing good. Got family, got everything, man. He had to get out the city because he say he kept seeing himself, going back to his old ways. You know what I'm saying? He made it where people actually can't reach out to him as fast as they used to and make them deal with the situation. So when I got at it, I was the dude people call and whoop, whoop, whoop. And I told myself, man, god dang, man, I ain't getting no younger. You know, back in the day, you wasn't worried about doing nothing crazy because that's just like how life is. Now you see life ain't gonna never change for you. Life is never gonna get better for a real individual, man. You just gotta isolate yourself. Make yourself not available. Make people think about what they do before they do it, man. Because everybody don't have that power to be bulletproof. So why you act like that? Because you got family members that you know people don't mess with or whatever, man. How they rock. Don't use your family for your misjudgment of character. That's why I say I respect everybody. Those who deserve it. It takes one time, only one time, because of my age. I know if I'm messing with you or I ain't messing with you. That's just solid conversation. We ain't gotta do no pretending. One thing about an old school cat, they don't do no pretending. Who like them, who don't. It is what it is. It is what it is. Hold on. Back to the screen. I'm pushing buttons. Yeah, man. So back to the conversation. Yeah. So I'm glad my brother. I hate that my brother had to move, but then whatever adjustment for his life and his freedom was needed. But Tony, I'm telling you, he down that way. You know what I'm saying? But he good though. I think he stay on the south side or something. I don't know. Houston's so big, man. Houston big, man. But it's almost like Austin because it takes uh, about 40 minutes to get from the north side to the south side in Austin. Just knowing the back streets and all that, man. So I know every city down here in Texas, we do it big, y'all. So don't think that Houston is much bigger than Austin. It just got more people in it, goddamn thing, man. But Austin get made, man, from the north side to the south side to the east side. I ain't really worried about, you go northwest, southwest. No, that's a theory, But I'm telling you, the side you need to pay attention to when you come down here to Austin is that north side, man. Don't sleep on the south side. I'm pay homage to it. And east side, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said at the beginning of my video world of YouTube, I always said, man, oh, you ain't never been down here, man. It's a beautiful place. It depends on who you connected with, for real. But the hospitality down here, man, is solid, man. It's so many places you can go through without getting killed. Mugged. That's one thing about Texas, man. We might be we a straight up state. Let me say it like that, man. We don't do no playing. You act like you above us, you'll find out you ain't. You ain't. You know what I'm saying? Please don't come down here to any state in America to act. If you want to chill, I'm going to tell you this. If you want to chill, and I ain't talking about come with your politics like they trying to do before the election. All California down there moved down here because they done messed up all the laws down there, gun restriction. Don't try to play that. Don't try to think Beto O'Rourke or whatever his name is going to come down here and change anything. Or y'all taking over the city with all these unaffordable housing like y'all did Chicago. I mean, not Chicago, California. It ain't going to work down here. Homelessness is everywhere. But Skid Row is pathetic, y'all. Y'all allow these goddamn bureaucrats to come shoot these prices up and kick people that's hard working 9 to 5 to a Hollywood lifestyle. When they say this, see, we're going to be off subject for a minute, but I definitely got to elaborate on it. What is affordable housing? Do y'all know what affordable housing is? Do y'all know what affordable housing is? I'm going to tell you this. You can't come down here to Austin, you ain't got no money. You can't come down here nowhere basically into the country. You can go down there and live in Texas. But when you try to talk about major city, if you can't afford, I'm going to tell y'all this so y'all don't waste y'all time. At least $1,800 a month for housing. They ain't talking about no bills. This ain't no back in the day type stuff where you pay that amount and then they pay your cable, your electric. You remember them days they pay your cable, electric, water, all that. There ain't no more of that. There ain't no more of that. Now you probably find a couple of good questions. That's a good question. Skid Row, a mess. Good question. Yeah, Austin, 1,800. Nothing less than 1,800 if you're gonna get in a nice neighborhood. You feel me? And then some of these, man, some of y'all building these goddamn Airbnbs, y'all put them right on the east side. Y'all setting them people up, man. There ain't nothing sweet about the east side. Even though it done changed up, it ain't nothing sweet about that north side, south side. These people don't care about you. I'm going to tell you that. You going to these cities and thinking that they done cleaned up, bruh. You better not come out the house, fool. You look like I tell these youngsters, man. Y'all got them chains on y'all neck. Y'all walking lick. Don't let Hollywood fool you, feeling like just because it's an Airbnb and it looks nice that you solid, you good. Man, people gonna try you. Why? Because there's wolves out there. I'm telling you some real talk, man. They putting these Airbnbs in the hood, man. And if y'all don't know, y'all gonna find out if y'all try to come down here and stay in the Airbnb, man. I bet half of the people that stay in the Airbnb, guess what? That's where they gonna stay. They probably slide out through the daytime, but boy, look, some of them Airbnbs at night, it's not wise to go out, man. It's not wise. It's not wise. And I'm going to tell you that, man, because if you come to my channel, I'm going to keep it real, for real, for real. I ain't worried about, Eric, I'm sorry, Scott. I ain't worried about the real estate right now, goddamn it. I'm trying to save some real individual lives that want to come through and show homage to Austin and see what that 6th Street is about, man. A lot of people that go to 6th Street, they're not from Austin. They're not from Austin. That faded away when South by Southwest came, probably about 10 years within the South by Southwest. Real artists and all that stuff. You know, we'll go socialize and all that, but we wasn't all keen on catching celebrities down there, man. We got too old for that, man. Sometimes you got to know when your rap career is, you know, you can do it as a hobby, but you can't do it for a job. Your family needs you to go work 9 to 5. God damn it. And I'm going to tell you this, if you're 40 years old, no, matter of fact, I'm going to tell you, if you're 35 and think you can still be a rapper, and you ain't got a job, you're a down spiral, fool. I'm going to tell you this, if you haven't got the memo, if you're 35 years old, and you still trying to be a rapper, and you've been trying to do that about 10 years, and 35 to hit that clock, what I'm saying is this, don't never lose your passion, but understand your responsibility in life. Especially if you got kids. Now, if you solo dolo and you're 35, it's still a possibility you can be a rapper because you don't have no responsibility other than self. Okay? But you got to understand, I'm going to tell you some grown folk conversation. Right now, the retirement age for a company that you might join is 30 years before you can retire. 25 to 30 years before you can retire. Think about that. So if you 35 and you ain't got you a 9 to 5 with a retirement, what you gonna be trying to rap, hustle the rest of your life? What sense is that? You don't think your bones and shit gonna get tired? You don't think, man, come on, like right now. Do you have to go to work? Yeah, you should go to work. What's up, y'all? What's up, man? Appreciate everybody coming in. Hit that like button. So a lot of guys that's still 35 and hustling, whatever, if you ain't solid in the game, man, you wasting your goddamn time and you really making your family look bad, right? If you haven't got a job with retirement and you 35, you need to be looking for one, like within the next year. Because it's 25 to 30 years before you hit anybody retirement. Anybody retirement. Think about this. So if you're 35, what is 30 more years? You're 65. You know how time flies? That's only if society is going to make it. But time flies, y'all. You need to understand time is not on your side. So while you still trying to be a rapper or try to hang out with the entourage, even security guards for the rappers. Oh, memo. Thank you, Yahweh. I'm going to tell you this. All those willing to sacrifice their life for these old crumb-ass niggas, when I say rappers, I don't care if you Spanish, black, whatever, right? Is it worth it, though? Do you got your retirement coming up? Because them rappers going to still be rapping and getting the revenue. They're using you as a crash dummy to protect their wealth. Think about it. Let's think about it, y'all. Dwayne Parker say, Indeed, yeah, Indeed. You can go to Indeed, find you a good career job. Now, do I have anything about McDonald's? Man, they shooting out goddamn good manager prices for McDonald's, man. That could be something that you can look up to. Look into, should I say. A lot of these franchises, man, you got to work there before you become owner. When y'all going to start working and showing some quality of, I ain't saying people on my channel, I'm just talking to the universe. A lot of these guys that think they're going to be rappers, they're going to wait till they goddamn old and frail. The only thing they can be is a janitor. Ain't nothing wrong with the janitors, right? So when I say what I say, it's like, man, what is your specialty? What can you do, right? Can you just tell stories, man? You need to write a book or something. You really need to try to take the best approach of your life while you still got your youth, is what I'm saying. Yeah. So all these rappers and these security guards is looking out for these rappers and clearing the way for these 6ix9ine individuals. They still gonna have their bread, and you still gonna be what? Security. What do you think can come out of a security job? Why everybody wanna start having security now, right? Because you didn't talk too much, you didn't cap too much. Now you can't walk around free. What is life if you need security, fool? You're in prison. You imprisoned yourself. Can everybody like you? No, the people didn't like. Everybody ain't gonna like you, homie. Lady, everybody ain't gonna like you. But you gotta respect people. Ain't nobody. I'm gonna tell you this, and y'all might hate Queen Elizabeth. She can't go nowhere without security, right? But nobody's really paying attention to her death. That was quote unquote what she say is peasants. Only those I feel like had no purpose in life to look up to an individual. Straight up, man. Straight up. It's sickening. Because you can see it consistently over the internet. You can see it, man. You can see it, y'all. But like I said, man, what time is it? Yeah. It's still early a little bit, man. That was my thing. So I had to take off. I didn't take off because I'm like, God dang, it seemed like nothing's changing. So just like my topic when I said, let me see this. When reality set in, right? When reality set in, it's more to the point of saying to yourself, what's next? Should I give up on conversating with these individuals online? Because I ain't got no drama. I got real life events. You know what I'm saying? Talking about the stock market, talking about preparation, talking about and you know what the craziest thing is? I'm going to tell you this for y'all investors. A month ago, 2 months ago, and they always said this, the value of gold was going to increase. The craziest thing is, it's always been a straight, gold don't get no more than what it is. It's from 1942. It's up and down, but it don't change how much gold is out there. It don't change. So all these investors were saying, hey man, invest in silver, invest in gold, have bargaining tools and stuff like that. So when shit hit the fan. But who give a goddamn about gold when shit hit the fan? If it can't power up no goddamn equipment to live on, they try to make you think like you small-minded, man, because as you see, the United States got all that gold. All these other countries got all it, but it doesn't mean nothing, man. It's only the value that we give it. It's a shiny object, right? Everything in this world is only valuable as we think it is. This money that these rappers holding, you know they ain't got no goddamn value. You see who's holding it? It's the mirage. This is the make-believe world they talking about. You ever heard that cash rule everything around me? Yeah, in that world. But real life is worthless. It's worthless. Yeah, that's why we go to work and do what we do. Because this is a worthless society. So if that's what it say that we need to have some cash, then we're going to have it, right? Because you don't want your family, your kids to do without or whatever. But the way they have showed us that, I'm going to break it down like this, real quick, fast, and here. You know money lost its value. And this is not talking like against our people or whatever. When they give kids 17 and 18 years old stacks of money for that 380 deal, and then by the time they can really enjoy it, they knock them off. They knock them off. I guess people haven't realized that. Why do they knock them off? And then they saying there's one company, distribution company, that knocks off all their artists. It's insurance. Tell me y'all have heard about that. Tell me with all the shenanigans and who shot John. What's the age on my channel, man? They say 35 to 45, 50. Listen to my channel. But if this is an old soap opera, who shot John? You know what I'm saying? That's Dallas, y'all. They made soap operas come to society, quote unquote, the YouTubing at an all-time high. Do you understand these guys ain't got no goddamn money, man? Yes. Talk about it. Man, that's what I'm saying. So I know I got some intellectual people on my channel, man. Yes. Everybody that go over there and get knocked off, man. Y'all can read the comment, man. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to post it. Y'all can read the comment, man. So we know this, but a lot of family members are going to let their child, a young child that don't know this, go over there so they can come up a little bit because they tired of doing bad. So a lot of our families be sacrificing our own youngsters. Sad, but that's the world we living in, y'all. But like I say to everybody, man, you know, I try to enlighten, because, you know, grown folks don't want you to talk at them. They want you to talk to them. So I'm going to talk to y'all, man. I don't know if this is the last time I'm going to be on at anytime soon. But let these words stay in your soul and understand, man. We all chosen people. Some people going to fall to the wayside. You can't save everybody. For 10,000. You feel what I'm saying? Yes. Yes, Parker. You're right on that, man. The world is set on illusions, perceptions. And the avenue that you give the oppressor, I'm going to tell y'all this. To be over you mentally. That's all entertainment is. Illusion. Because I said this from the get-go when I was trying to understand, like, why Oprah Winfrey, Michael Jordan, Tyler Perry, he builds a whole studio. Guess what? That could have been a whole grocery franchise. But he built a whole studio for his fans. And the message they really trying to shoot out there, man, it's so crazy what they teach our kids. This was I don't want to keep talking about all this that the world is actually pushing toward our community, making us confused. Well, I ain't gonna say us, because we keep it real. IKIR family. Man, we so authentic. I feel like we so authentic over here that we can't be touched. And we ain't gonna be touched. They can come up with the best philosopher and try to understand the mind state of struggle. They can't get it. They got it from a book. They can't understand it because they got it from somebody that was part of the woo-woo. You already know. It's so crazy to say. That's what I'm saying. Like my title. When reality set in, it's only one thing you can do for yourself. I'm gonna say it like this: don't get don't think I'm disrespecting the channel. It's only one person you think about in this life that we live in 2022, your motherfucking self. Everybody can't come with you. And you got all these security guards out here thinking they can save your life. You wouldn't need that if you was talking right and respecting everything in the game. Knowing you ain't about that life, so you need security around you because you got all this rhetoric. I don't want to be around nothing like that. I don't move like that. I really don't. I'm glad I can go places, man. Solo dolo. Me and my wife, me and my homeboys, man, it is what it is, man. We've been doing this for 40-something years, man. It is what it is when you silent. But you know, man, look, did y'all see that thing? And I didn't want to talk about it, but what's that Augustine guy and what's this nigga name? The one that shot Megan. God dang it. These guys be so irrelevant, man. They so little in the game, man. This Hollywood make them get that big, man. I'm gonna come up with his name. It's just, it ain't a name I think about all the time. Let me see. I know I'm pop it up. Have y'all know that dude who knocked out Augustine because he didn't shake his hand? Y'all can help me out because I'm definitely trying to find it. It's that one that shot Megan, Megan the Stallion. It's the one you talking about, Megan the Stallion. It's the one they say allegedly shot Megan the Stallion, but he just knocked out Augustine because he didn't shake his hand. God damn. Yeah, Troy Lanez. Thank you, Eric, because that was gonna kill me. So his whole personality is Augustine didn't shake his hand. This is how Hollywood make people understand this is disrespect on the scene is untolerable. But at the end of the day, neither one of these guys gonna move like that without security. That's why I'm saying security guards, y'all gotta want more out of life. But if that's your only occupation is to protect another person's family wealth, so be it, man. You got crash dummy. And I think a lot of people that security guard are crash dummy. That's what they worth is. You'll give more about somebody else's life than your own. And what your kids gonna miss if something happened to you if you protecting a wankster. You gotta stand for something, y'all. But yeah, Troy Lanez, they say allegedly knocked out Augustine, had him looking crazy on the internet. Ain't that the same one with entanglement with Jada Pinkett and Will Smith? Is that the same one? They came up with an entanglement song. Y'all let me know in the chat, man. Is that the same one? I just need to see one thing. Is that the same nigga who, same brother, however y'all want to say it, that was knocking off Jada Pinkett? Bruh, see what I'm saying? We give people these platforms and they ain't solid, man. And then you say, dang, slugger. So why would make that man feel like he gonna knock out Will Smith? I'm gonna tell you this, the celebrity status that they give all these wanksters. What was Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? You know what I'm saying? Jada Pinkett set it off. Man, they ain't about that life, man. But us with no goddamn consciousness thinking everything they put it on the tube is 100. You see it on a screen like this. The boy looking like he's silly, right? Because he thought the world was friendly, right? Even though I'm not saying Troy Lanez is no gangster. I ain't talking about Augustine is no simp. But right there, what did the world pay attention to? Your eyeballs. I'm going to tell y'all something. And if y'all don't know, I think a lot of y'all knew because we some straight up individuals, man. We are very conscious. You know your eyes is like a camera, right? How many blinks you got in a minute, man? Who knows, man? I ain't got time to pay attention to that. But everything your eyes see is like a camera. It's going to be in your memory, right? So this is what we see when we constantly looking at this YouTube or social media, the clip of this dude looking raggedy, off a Troy Lane hit. And Troy Lane coming through, I don't know how tall that dude is, man, but he coming through with like, yeah. Who he do that for? Will Smith or himself over a handshake? Why you do that, man? You already got things going on with yourself, man. I don't know, man. I think a lot of misguidance is going on this tubing, man. Hey, if you coming through for the first time, hit that like button. I know we can ride all day, but hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and understand that goes up. That makes me go off. When is the next time I'm getting back on? Because we all grown folks. I understand school started back. A lot of y'all people are teachers, coaches. Everything's activated again. You know what I'm saying? Life. You probably had a summer off, had more time on the internet and all that. So I ain't gonna hold y'all to it. But our channel is I'm gonna keep it real. So anytime y'all see me, make sure y'all got that personalized notification on. Tell your partners, tell your friends and all that, man, about Slugger. I'm talking about the talk. You know what I'm saying? Telling y'all to get y'all a lot of people head out their butt. You know what I'm saying? And pay attention. What's going on? It's more things that I would like to talk about, but I done held y'all up for a minute, and I ain't gonna continue to let y'all day go like this, man. I know y'all want to be more productive in y'all life than actually sitting around. I know a lot of y'all came through because y'all ain't seen me in a while, and I appreciate that, man. I want your family to stay safe, blessed, and stay alert, and pay attention to these clowns that's looking for attention, man. It reminds me of elementary, man. You always had them class clowns that be like, look at me, look at me, look at me. Pay attention to them individuals. You know what I'm saying? No characteristics, man. It is what it is. But support people who you support, man. Stay solid and stay 100 with them, man. And don't. I'm saying this, but this is the new world. So it's hard for me to say, man, stop capping on your people, man. Stop, man, we all in the struggle. Ain't nobody, appreciate you, Chuck. Ain't nobody in this world perfect, man. And everybody's trying to find their itch. Their itch is this. What are you good at? What can you be loyal to? Is family, all the years you invested in your family, was it worth it? Do you see any benefits from that? Do you see the benefits for hanging around with the crowd of people that you hang around with? If you've been hanging around with these people and they ain't doing nothing with their life, you need to find a new circle. This time, you should be more wiser. You follow me? This time, you should pay attention to who you give your energy to. Because like I say, we can all go to the carnival, but that shit get old, huh? That stuff get old, man. Watching the same acts, watching the same feelings, same, I got your bag, and I'm sorry. Come on, man, how many times you gonna be sorry, partner? I don't have time for it. I don't have time for me. This is me personally. I don't have time for it. It's either you're authentic or I don't want to fuck with you for real, for real. I don't care about your feelings because you don't care about mine. If that's a word of feelings, is that still a meaning for somebody to have feelings? I think that's one of those words that people that can't catch up or keep up use. You hurt my feelings. Feelings? How old are you? Feelings is something that I feel like, and I can be right or wrong, this is just my opinion. Feelings is something that you lose in junior high. So you like what, 14? No, 13, 12, 13 years old. Yeah, need to build each other up instead of hating. But when we say that's in a perfect world, Miss Chuck D, that's a beautiful saying. I would say emotions are high. Yeah, people emotions are very high. You know why? It's stress. It's faking the funk. Trying to prove something to who? The world? You don't owe no world an explanation about the trials and tribulations you go through because you continue having it up on yourself because you don't want to educate yourself and do better. If you know better, come on, chat, what they say? If you know better, you're what? I'm going to put it in the chat. I'm going to put it in the chat. If you know better, y'all probably type it before I type it. Yeah, boom. Yeah, you ready to give it? I already had. I had to find it. You know better, you do better, man. And them laws and rules and regulations of life is never gonna change. We cannot accept for anything no more. Anything is not enough. If you pass your 30, man, look. Once you get conscious of understanding what's real and what's fake, right? What's authentic, what's processed, then you should always do better. You know what I hate? I hate this, man. People take your past relationships of understanding, like high school relationships, and then see you and be like, man, you changed. Because you ain't wild no more. You ain't immature no more. Of course you're supposed to change. What you been doing? Oh, you still out there on them streets? All right. How's that going? Still bumping your head? All right. Family members. How you get out of a situation and boom, you pass them up in the situation. You got to do better. Stop looking at what we say back in the day, trying to be the Jeffersons, live up to the Jeffersons, the Joneses. You taking yourself all out the equation doing that. You don't budget your life. It ain't about finances. It's about change. Change is so important, man. That's growth. If you change, you can grow. If you stay the same, guess what? You stay lame, man. Ain't nobody from childhood the same, man. I say every minute a person's supposed to change. Think about it. They might say a couple of seconds. Everybody got a different idea, different concept on how they want to do their life. And even when you sleep, your body changes. So when you hear that bull crap come out of people's mouth, man, you change. Everybody's supposed to change for the better. The better would be if you wasn't messing with me when I was doing bad. Don't try to shake my hand when I'm doing good. That's a change. That's a change. Or when you know I was doing bad and you was doing good, you look the other way. Now that I'm up here with you and you doing bad, in a sense, you want me to help you? I'm trying to understand how life really is. I'm going to tell you I ain't going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Because I'm down with teaching people a lesson. Understand when a blessing comes in your life and you take advantage of it. Sometimes that's going to be a lesson that you're going to have to go through. To understand when the next blessing comes, you don't pass it up. Straight up, man. Sometimes your friends don't really have your best interest in mind, but they use you for who you know. That'll be a lesson for you. That makes it harder for the next person, right? It makes you have to be a better judge of character, right? That's just what it is. That's life. I don't think life lessons are scripted. Like, you got to live and learn. Ain't no, when we say code, what is code, y'all? Code is inside your mind. As you live life, what you come up with. It can be right or wrong, but that's your code. That's how you going to do it. I know what I ain't going to do. I ain't going to say what the next man ain't going to do. I hope they wouldn't do that to break the friendship of what we have established through the years, because everything on each other side, we already know. We met on code, right? We met on code. Until you break that code, there ain't no more. Don't lose no sleep over it. No sleep over it. Wish you blessings. How many times have you heard that? So that's like talking to Texas. How do you know? I'm talking about my family members. I'm talking about my friends. I'm talking about this that might see this later on. Bruh, who needs who? Ain't nobody need nobody, man. As old as you are, you've been doing life, what? On your own. Other than if you got twins, you came in this world by yourself. You're going to leave by yourself. Everybody else, this is me, my philosophy. Everybody else is just an added addition to your life. It's either they with your program or they ain't with your program. You with they program or you ain't with. It's not hard. So Hollywood shouldn't have no emphasis on how you really act in real life. It's what you go through, not what you see on the tube. It's not what you see on the tube to make somebody real. It's how they make you feel, homie. And then we going back to the word feel. Who gives a fuck how you feel? Man, that's crazy, huh? It's how somebody, I'm going to say it like this then. Because nobody cares about how the next man feel. They ain't going to lose no sleep over that, man. And then you can always say to yourself, everybody uses everybody. But the real understand what real is, so they keep it silent as far as it takes. I'm going to say as long as it takes to not make people feel like you disrespecting them. You feel me? Look, when I meet somebody, this real talk, and I got homeboys from back in the day, they already know, man, I'm still the same G, man. I'm just not wild like that. But if I fuck with you, I'm fucking with you. It ain't no just because. I don't see, when you choose your friends wisely, right? You don't have to worry about choosing those sides, man. You don't have to worry about choosing sides. It is what it is. If you say you only mess with the real, that means it shouldn't be no shakers and fakers and all that around in your circle. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. So if you have those who say, hey, man, you fucking with Slugger, man, I ain't gonna fuck with you. They wasn't your friend from the get-go. They wasn't. Or it gives you an ultimatum to, people don't understand the bond certain people have, man, so let it go, man. As long as that dude stays solid with you, man, and that female stays solid with you, just respect who they friends might be. And you can always elaborate. You can always have a conversation like, say, you can't really talk about the next person's friend. Understand that. Because that puts you in violation. If you see your friend is falling off the cliff, you try to hold the shirt, but it's only so much you can hold before you rip it, right? So how do you deal with that? Keep your circle small. Watch who you call your friend or your homeboy or your homegirl or whatever. You got to watch that. Everybody don't have your best interest. Somebody can be hating on you on the real because they thought you was going to fall off a long time ago. So they don't have to talk to you for a while, and then they come up back in the picture. Hey, no, what the fuck? You got to deal with them you got to deal with them very carefully. Because they thought you was going to fall off, but you made it farther than what they thought you were going to make it. So they try to jump back aboard, acting like they really got your best interest in mind, but they've been talking about you all over here. You don't even know the friends, quote unquote, they talked about you too. You feel me? So that's why I'm saying, when you're dealing with characters of individuals, you can't look in the soul, you look in the eyes, man. They say the eyes never lie, right? Half of these people out here can't look you in the eyes when they talk. Now, that could be an old spiritual saying or whatever. But I don't just look in the eyes, I see how you move too. Do you really got my best interest? Or is it the one that I had so close to me, my biggest hater? Whoa, pause. That's why I was saying, when you're dealing with feelings, you can't worry about it because sometimes feelings will be your downfall. of really how you got it going on in your own world. So that's what I'm saying about family, homeboys, all that. If you really trying to change your life to be the best you can't worry about the best them. You can't worry about the best us. You got to take care of yourself, and then everybody else will see that glow, because you're authentic. You don't favor. It's like, hey man, I don't care what he got going on, man. Man, I understand it because he keeping it silent with me. It's truth. You can't see it in everybody's closet. Everybody got skeletons in their closet on the one, because before you came into their life, guess what? They was doing shit. They was doing shit. But like I say, and I'm in it, so I can get back on later on, not today. Don't know when. Leave comments, anything else you want me to understand about, conversations y'all want to hear me talk about. But like I say, real life is real life. That means I got stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? And y'all stay safe out there, because the world don't take, it ain't no eraser in this world that we live in, man. It's not a eraser. You know what I'm saying? They might say you can deal with, you always can go back and correct things. No, not in 2022, man. People are always gonna remember why, because everybody's quote unquote oppressed. Everybody. It don't even matter if you got a couple of dollars. Man, it's gonna be something that's gonna knock you in your head, and it's how you deal with it. And it's all about getting with positive people so the energy can be high. Do you know, I'm gonna tell y'all this. A lot of people going through recession. A lot of people going through this economic crisis, still trying to hustle off of nothing. But if you had a 9 to 5 and you really took time with your skill before everything got bad, and hear the words that Slugger's telling you, man, prepare, stack your pantry, get your 3 beans, bullets, and Band-Aids, understanding what that concept is, you start seeing yourself elevate past these other ones that's still paying attention to this YouTube. Ain't going nowhere. What is views? What is subscribers? That don't mean shit. This is the mega world. I'm talking about real life principles, y'all. Real life principle where real individuals ain't getting talked about. They're getting hidden. One day, they're going to fuck up. And I'm going to shoot out there. You know what I'm saying? One day, the masses will wake up. And I hope it ain't just when, all hell break loose. I ain't going to be on this goddamn internet. I'm going to be taking care of my business, man. And that's why I'm trying to tell all grown-up people, man, take care of your business. Always put something in that bag. You know what I'm talking about? In that bag, man. If you can't get to the grocery stores, if you can't get no electricity, do you got charcoal? You know how to run your pit? You got propane tanks? If your refrigerator goes out because it's electricity, you got your generator? Do you got enough gas to make it? Dude, the shit finna hit the fan. Y'all think it's a game? Y'all think it's a game, huh? Because they trying to put all this entertainment, these rappers and all this drama in the hip-hop world. Is that what your life consists of? What's the next young rapper gonna get killed? They don't want to listen. Some people ain't gonna make it. This is how you know when reality set in. Some people ain't gonna catch that memo. It wasn't meant for them. 2/3 only gonna make it, y'all. You think everybody around you gonna make it? I appreciate y'all coming to this channel and getting this knowledge, because at the end of the day, I feel like if y'all stay focused, like I'm trying to stay focused, ain't nobody perfect. We're gonna make it. We're gonna be there at the end of the day, man. Everybody else can worry about who shot John. I don't give a fuck. John ain't did nothing for me. You feel me? Ain't put no money in my pocket. It's about my family. Family first. First is about myself. And the first, hold on, let me get it right. Yahweh, myself. Well, I can put my family before myself, because I take a bullet for my family. So it's either or. It's either or. But it's about having your house in order. Let me say that. You can't have nobody else's house in order and your shit is in disarray. It's just what it is. And do you have, what is a perfect house though? Let's think about it. What's a perfect house? Don't exist. You just got to keep working. Every day, if you're in a relationship, a marriage, whatever, you work every day. It's clocking in, man. You clock in for the YouTube, right? You clock in for your job or yourself. Clock in to make something strong if you want to keep it like that. If not, clock out. Ain't no time to waste with nobody, man. People don't need to be holding on to people's shirt tail because they scared to go making them bad decisions by themselves. It's just what it is, y'all. It's just what it is. It's 2022 and this year's almost over with. And now you got Halloween coming, right? What you think gonna happen around Halloween? They already did 2 years of telling people they can wear a mask. Who knows? Just stay prepared, stay ready, man. This your boy Slugger, sliding out, man. Appreciate y'all spending time with me. I'll probably do some more pre-records for y'all see me back live. It depends on how I'm feeling and what I gotta share. If I catch something urgent, I'll probably jump on live, man. But I think at the end of the day, I just want to start doing a dialogue with just getting the message out. Y'all already know how I'm feeling and how I'm rocking and how I'm moving, man. Keep it authentic with yourself. Watch your friends, because they might be your haters, your biggest haters. Fuck what a nigga talking about in his coming out his mouth. Watch his actions. That's about it. Y'all have a good Saturday, man, and stay focused. Stay alert. It's your boy Slugger.